This was not how Georgina Mills thought her life would turn out. Her sheltered upbringing didn't prepare her for this, for anything that happened in the last 5 years of her life. It was a total 180. Still, looking at Grayson and his sweet face as he smashed another piece of apple pie into his mouth, Georgina wouldn't trade him for the world. She shuddered to think what would happen if her life had taken the trajectory it was supposed to, the life she had been groomed for. She shook her head mentally. The past was the past, and it was done. Grayson was her life now. Taking care of him was her priority. That old life was gone, and good riddance. "Georgina, are you okay?" Catherine Lennox's pretty face was marred with concern, her clear blue eyes staring right at her. "You seem a million miles away." "Something like that." Georgina swallowed. "I'm just, thinking." "Oh dear." Catherine put an arm around her. "I was hoping it wasn't too soon for you to be out and about, since, you know." Had it only been a week ago that she and Grayson had been rescued from Dr. Mendel's laboratory? She gave Catherine a tight smile. "It's fine. I mean," she glanced at Grayson, who was now on his third slice of pie. "I'm glad we can go out, and Grayson can experience some normalcy." They were at Rosie's Bakery and Cafe, where it seemed half the town had gathered for Nathan and Violet's going-away party. The two of them were leaving this evening to build orphanages in some remote country in the Caucasus. The couple stood in the middle of the room, laughing and chatting with a group of their friends. They were the ones who came in and rescued her and Grayson, so she was sad to see them go, but they were needed elsewhere. Catherine put a hand over hers. "Whenever you're ready. I'm here, if you want to talk more." "Thank you." She had already given her rescuers the short version of what happened. They had been living in Wyoming when they were kidnapped by Dr. Mendel and his men. They locked up Grayson and made her do menial tasks in the lab, but she didn't offer them any other information. Catherine, Matthew, and everyone involved in their rescue assumed that Dr. Mendel kidnapped Grayson because he was a bear shifter. Their assumption was partly right, but Georgina didn't bother to tell them the whole story. It didn't matter anyway, because if they did find out, "Georgina, lovely to see you." The posh, polite tone startled her, and Georgina found herself looking up at a familiar face. "Hello, Christina." It still unnerved her a bit to be in the same room as Christina Lennox, not just because she and Catherine were identical twins, but also because her frosty blue eyes seemed to see everything. Like she could tell Georgina was hiding something,